Hey everybody, welcome back to Cottonwood Hill Farms. So it's a beautiful day today. Got a little bit of a breeze. I don't know if the wind's supposed to pick up or what, but it's just a wonderful day. Not a cloud in the sky right now. I think the high is like 67 or something like that. So I think it's gonna be really nice out. So we, yeah, I don't know if you, I'm sure most of you, a lot of you, well, some of you noticed, a couple videos back, we had a big break. I think we had 3 weeks where we hadn't posted any videos or anything like that, but it was basically the end of September and beginning of October. We just got really busy with some stuff and had to focus on some things, and I just didn't have time to edit, and I didn't even get the camera out for a couple weeks there. So anyway, we're trying to get back in the swing of things. What we got today is I finally cut the foxtail back there on that 8 acres. That dried up foxtail. There wasn't much else in it. A lot of foxtail. There was some mare's tail in it. But as far as grasses, I mean, there might have been a little bit down at the bottom, but there wasn't much. So I did see a little bit of alfalfa, but you know, it's kind of late in the year, so it wasn't very tall anyway. But we cut that. I'm gonna get that baled up today, rake it and bale it, and then first thing I'm gonna do though is the mower. We're done with haying after this, and so I'm gonna I've still got the mower hooked up to the Massey. I'm gonna get it over here and I'm gonna power wash it and get it all cleaned off so it can sit for the winter. And then we'll hook up to the rake and then we'll go start raking. And that's kind of what we're gonna be doing today, is pretty much just focusing on that. There are a lot of things have happened in the last month since we've updated you guys. We've had what, we've had 4 calves out of the 6 dry cows. We had 4 calves and only 1 heifer, 3 bulls, and then we still got 2 left to calve. And just to give you guys an idea, today is the 21st of October, I believe. I finally got the issue with the Massey figured out. I kind of feel like an idiot. So this thing, if you guys have been following, you know, the battery wasn't, or the batteries weren't charging. We were having a charging issue with this, and we thought it was the voltage regulator. And I could charge the batteries up overnight or leave them on the charger, and they would fire once, but then that was it. They would go dead again. And I should have changed the batteries out to begin with, but the batteries can do some weird stuff. If you guys have ever worked on cars or trucks or tractors or whatever, you know batteries do weird things. So anyway, this thing would not charge no matter what. We put the new voltage regulator on and the same thing. We traced all the wiring thinking maybe there was a broken wire, and nothing. So anyway, well, then we found, I guess we did find there was a wire that wasn't hooked up, and we hooked it up, but then it screwed other things up. And so I ended up just getting new batteries for it. That was the problem. It's just the batteries had bad batteries, which I feel like an idiot because it's been like that for over a year now. So here I am jumping it every time thinking that it needs a voltage regulator and some other stuff, and it was just batteries. So anyway, that's I should have known better. That's happened to me before with other stuff where the batteries are the issue and that sends you on a wild goose chase. Ooh, she's a little low. So this is Lucas engine oil additive, and well, it's just an oil additive. You can use it in crankcase oil, you can use it in all kinds of things, but I've used this for, I don't even know, 6-7 years, and I use it in everything: lawnmowers, cars, all our vehicles, all our lawnmowers, every engine we have. When I change the oil, it gets some of this Lucas put in it, and we've had really good luck with it. Same with all of our the mower, this mower, and the gearbox, all of our gearboxes, everything. Anything with gears or engine oil, it gets this put in it. And like I said, we've had really good luck with it. I also used, I think you guys have seen it before if you're following the channel, the Lucas fuel additive, that gets put in everything as well. And I think they have really good products, and so we've used quite a bit of it, especially with older equipment that's got a lot of wear and tear on it, or it burns a lot of fuel, or excuse me, burns a lot of oil. I think it helps. I think we're good. So what I'll do is here in the next day or so, I'll take the loader and pick that up, and then I'll put a couple pallets under it. That way it's not sitting directly on the ground over the winter. I wish I had a, someday I'll have a nice big building over here, or a couple big buildings to keep all my equipment in, but right now that ain't the case. All right, so I got the Massey all hooked up and ready to go. I need to, I'm gonna throw some fuel in the John Deere quick and get it hooked up to the round baler so it's ready to go. That way I can just hit the ground running here. It shouldn't take me long, it's only 8 acres. It's gonna take me longer to rake it than it is to bale it, but anyway, yeah, I had to change hats. It's getting kind of warm. I don't like my head sweating in a ball cap. I like wearing ball caps, but then when my head sweats, I can't stand it. It's like, it's a weird thing I have. We had to lose that bucket. That thing's just cumbersome and it's huge. I think that's an 8-foot bucket on this. It just gets in the way and we don't need it. I don't know if I've ever mentioned before, but as you can see, I only hook up one set of hydraulics on this. This is for the hydraulic pickup, which works, but this remote right here, as you can see, that piece on the inside flipped, and it did this like a 1.5 or almost 2 years ago. I keep forgetting about it, and I'm gonna order a rebuild kit and just rebuild these again. These remotes have been rebuilt 3 times. I switched them over to Pioneer or ISO, whatever, I don't know. Anyway, I switched them from the factory John Deere old cone, and they leaked, and so I had it into John Deere for some work, and so I said, hey, just go ahead and put new seals in those. So they did, and they still leaked. And I had it back over to John Deere like 3 or 4 months later, so I had them warranty it, and so they rebuilt them a second time, and they still leak just as bad as the original ones did to begin with. So I don't know, I've talked to some guys that say on these John Deeres they just leak, that's all there is to it, but yet I've talked to other mechanics that say no, if you do it right it won't leak, but I've yet to see one not leak. So I don't know, who knows. If you guys got a John Deere, you know, a 40, 30 series, 50 series, whatever, and you've got the conversion on it to the Pioneer, leave a comment, let me know what you guys think. Alright, so I got this pretty girl ready to go. We're gonna hop on the old Massey and head down and start raking. I do have the drone with me, so we're gonna try and get some drone footage. We'll see how that goes. Raking. Now I'm heading down with the baler. We're going to hopefully get this. This shouldn't take too long, knock on wood, unless something breaks down, which hopefully that doesn't happen. But there, I don't know, there's probably going to be, I'm guessing there's going to be maybe 15 bales, something like that. There's maybe, I don't know, we'll have to see. It should be a decent amount. There's quite a bit of material there. I am going to adjust the bale size up a little bit, make these a little bit bigger, just because these are going to be used more for bedding than feed. I'm not even sure. I don't know. I mean, I might see if they'll eat some of it, but I'm guessing this is mostly just going to be for bedding. So we'll have to wait and see. This thing's doing pretty good. These bales, well, you can see these bales are, I'm 6 foot, so these bales are almost 6 feet tall. My gauge is off because these bales are easily 6 feet. They're close to it, and it's telling me they're only 5 foot. So that makes sense as to why I was having issues earlier in the year with trying to make smaller bales and it wasn't adjusting correctly. But anyway, there's, like I said, there's a lot of material out here. I don't know if you can see it, but there's I think there's 8. I think this is the 9th bale, and I'm probably only half done. So I said 15, I think that's what I said. So yeah, there's probably more material. Well, there's quite a bit down there too, so I don't know, hell, it's gonna be somewhere around 15 to 20, that's for sure. Oh my word, I have got to get the air conditioning fixed in that thing. That is brutal, especially with this material is so dry. There's so much dust, and there was a breeze, a south wind today, and man, when I was heading south, everything was just coming right into the cab. The whole cab's just coated with dust. Anyway, well, I got everything done, wound up with 18, which is kind of what I was expecting, somewhere in there. And these are big bales too. I made these real big. I still got there's a partial in the baler, but it's not even, it's maybe just 1.5 feet, 2 feet, something like that. So I'll just take that up and dump that over by the the fresh cow lot, or the milk barn. But anyway, that's I timed this just right. I was getting really worried because, you know, it's the end of October, and this time of year we don't get a lot of dry, well, how do I say this? It's really wet this time of year in the morning, and it doesn't dry out very well. And with the colder temperatures, you get a lot more dew, and it just doesn't dry out. And so it helped obviously that this was really dry foxtail, so that obviously helps keep everything dry. And the foxtail was pretty much dead anyway, and there wasn't much green foliage underneath. There was a little bit of, I mean, you can kind of see there's a little bit of clover and some alfalfa here and there, but not a lot at all. So anyway, worked out good, got it all done. This is more than enough bedding for us, and I'll even give some to the our heifers and just see if they'll even eat any of it, because I know there is a little bit of fiber in there for them too. So that's gonna do it for this video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was fun using the drone. The last couple videos I've been able to get it out and actually do some stuff with it, so that's been nice. It's been kind of windy, so that's been a little bit tough to navigate, and driving a tractor and flying a drone at the same time is kind of tough too. But hope you guys enjoy it. If you know anybody else who would like our content, you know, go ahead and share it with them. We'd really appreciate that. We appreciate all the support, guys, all the likes, comments, all the shares that I can see on our deal, the whatever app I've got. It shows some people have been sharing this, so we really do appreciate that, guys. But anyway, you guys take care, and we'll see you in the next one.